October 15th, 2024, Family and Society, Professor Caitlin Kovacs. I came to class 15 minutes early and made some small talk with some British exchange student. I love telling people how much Louisiana sucks. I was craving a McCrispy chicken sandwich, so I took Metro 4 to McDonald's and smashed 2. Now I'm sleepy as hell. But I already was before that, and I can feel the 3-hour power nap I took last night not doing enough to power my mind. I can't wait to get home and sleep, but I'll only have time for a 2-hour nap at most because I have a group English class at 6. Professor is finally ready 7 minutes after 2 p.m. Today's topic is health and migration transition. The teacher is letting us know what she will tell us for the exam, even though the exam date is not set yet. Jumping into the lesson, we are continuing to study epidemiological transition theory. We are looking at critiques of the theory and other theories similar and opposite of it. There are some cancers that can be caused by infectious diseases, like stomach cancer. Smoking as an epidemic first started with the higher class men, then slowly disseminated into all classes until it finally hit lower class women. Now it's the opposite, with people of higher class having the lowest smoking rates. She's showing charts and graphs from France to prove this point. Another theory for lowering mortality is that improved nutrition is the cause. She's showing a graph of military conscripts of the Netherlands from 1800 to 1945, where the increase of calories corresponded with an increase in height until World War II, where the calories decreased, but height kept increasing. God loves the Dutch, I said to the teacher. She chuckled. Another possible reason for increased life expectancy is wealth, but it doesn't increase exponentially. Another theory for longer life expectancy is education. Data from Norway backs up that claim. Health transition theory says that life expectancy is dependent on a variety of factors and the individual's exposure and susceptibility to disease. Now she's showing this very complex flowchart that shows how a variety of factors can affect outcomes. I asked the question about race, gender, ethnicity, and other figments of the social imagination being missing on the chart, and she said even though this was made in the 1990s, those considerations weren't included then, but if this were made today, of course it would be there. Now onto migration. Simply put, migration is a permanent change in residence. Internal migration is moving within the same country. International migration is across borders. And according to Professor Kovacs, always stressful. In the U.S., long-term migration is more than 1 year. Migration is possible to be thought of in other ways. Flow and stock are terms we need to know. Flow are those entering the country newly every year, and stock are those residing in a country but were born in another country. Stock information is coming from census, and flow information comes from governmental and non-governmental agencies. Oh my God, now there are math formulas on the screen. My brain died. There are many push-pull factors that influence people to migrate. Migration is a long process. Many consider it, but few act on it. Changes in marital status lead to higher odds of migrating. Couples with small children are more likely to migrate. In countries where the status of women is low, migration is dominated by males. In the past, migration was from rural to urban spaces. Now migration is between cities. There's step migration where people slowly creep further away from home. There's chain migration where people move to places with established networks, like Chinatown. There are several frameworks for thinking about migration. Notes from the Undergrad, Chapter 13, Simon Hill.